Hello, my dear Aquarius fellows. I hope you're doing well. And I was meditating right now on your cards, and I decided today to do your reading. Of course, this relates to everyone who has the sun sign or even the rising moon Venus sign of Aquarius, or maybe someone is cross watcher and watching for someone who is in the Aquarius sun sign. However, I was meditating and I was trying to connect with your energy right now for the month of December. And what I feel or what I saw, kind of, I understood that it's about like perfectly describes like ending of or closure of one year of one chapter, or like perfectly fits with the timing right now. Now we have December, end of 2024, and as you can see, what I pulled up here as a card for you Aquarius fellows. It's very interesting to me because uh, it's kind of recap for the time in the past few months, weeks, year, or years maybe. And I think you went through a lot of things. It was very challenging year for you, especially for the Aquarius, and what happened also in the last few months. And I think generally the sign of Aquarius had some heavy energy in the last let's say 3-4 years. I must say, like, really, I'm very surrounded by many Aquarius people. My close ones are I'm a Libra, and all my friends and very best, let's also co-workers, and even my mom is Aquarius. And you know, like the duo Aquarius Libra is very matching. And what I witnessed, it was not so easy past few years for you guys, especially the last around pandemic time. After pandemic time, it was not at all easy for you. And but now lately, I think this year it was still like a year for still to learn some things or understanding some things, but it wasn't that much heavy as used to be like 2022, 3, and yeah, you went through a lot of challenges and changes, and but now I think I feel somehow you feel more strong, you have more strength, and you're more powerful, and somehow very ready for the new chapter, the new year 2025. It wouldn't be easy, not just for you and like the whole collective. I mean, like for us, everyone will be also still challenging year ahead, but doesn't mean that will be all negative or like everything will be positive. But yeah, we're going through transformations, and especially since now Pluto enter Aquarius, will be very rebellious era, let's say, time. And you know, Aquarius represents something about the collective, about innovation, very rebellious, as you can witness around the world. Things what's going on, like people are gathering together, like they're very having this energy, or like feeling to change, to make big changes, and to create like kind of new order, like to put behind everything what doesn't serve. So for example, what doesn't serve behind ourselves, and like to change the skin of, first of all, as a humanity, and second of all, like for everyone individual. And that's why we say it wouldn't be easy, because many of us are very like attached, and we don't want to leave behind something that we're strongly attached to, if it's family, partner, job, surrounding country. And yeah, I think we are on a good way to make a change for good. So that's how I'm seeing these cards for you today. It's kind of yeah, you were full of power, especially in the beginning of this year. Happened a lot of things, and you were like very, like, you kind of used to it from the previous years. And like life was a little bit hard on you guys, but that made you stronger. And like, you're generally very strong personalities. Aquarius are very well known for their rationality, and yeah, they're emotional, but they work more with their mind and with their rational side. So they doesn't mean that you weren't hurt or you're not empathetic or stuff, but you try always to understand this from a very rational perspective, even if it's something bad or like, I don't know, like unpleasant scenario for you. You will always find a way to understand why it happens, why is the reason, and not to take that too seriously, or to have always forgiveness, and to show always understanding for it. So yeah, you were full power, like you were very fiery. Let's say you were full of action. And you caught up in a moment when you felt like, oh my god, I'm kind of like stuck and I need to make a decision. So yeah, like everyone, you were maybe in a position when you thought, oh, I don't have like certain way how to get out of this situation, and like your hands were stuck or tight. And sometimes you think, okay, yeah, I don't know what to do, and I can do what I can do, but sometimes it's not in my power and not in my hands. So that made you very sad and like disappointed. And you are a person that you want to help a lot, to help your loved ones, your to help people. As I said, you're like always for the collective, for the families, for the friends here, for everyone. And maybe that's a thing that makes you sometimes very disappointed, because you have a high expectations also from the people. Like you think that they're acting like you are acting, that you are always here from them for them, that you are always prepared to give a hand to someone. And yeah, but not everyone is the same, and it's not bad and it's also not good. Like everyone is different. So yeah, I think sometimes these high expectations, unconsciously, I don't say that you're doing or helping something, doing something good or helping other people just to receive something back. Of course someone will help you, but maybe not in the same way or not in the same time. And that makes us people subconsciously expect also that as you were invested, as you were like showing huge support to someone, that subconsciously you were also expecting in another situation when you needed a hand or some support, that these people around you will help you. And but doesn't happen always that way that we imagine maybe. Or people nowadays are very fast paced, very busy. Like also people, yeah, we know we live a busy life. And as I said, we are all different. Doesn't mean like that person is bad or like it's egoistic. Yeah, there are egoistic people around the world and around you too. But sometimes don't be harsh. Don't be harsh on, first of all, on yourself. And yeah, maybe disappointed by someone. To be disappointed is also not so pleasant, and like it's sometimes hurtful. But you have always the strength, like one of for me also, Aquarius is one of the most strongest signs in the horoscope. So you're sad, which is also normal to have this like sad feeling, to have like something, I don't know, like bad day, bad moment, to cry yourself out, and which is normal, but like on long term, of course, it's not good for sure. But sometimes we need also to like to have those feelings to understand, like, or like it's like a filter, as I'm always saying, to cry yourself out, which is for our air sign sometimes also difficult. I think we are very similar about it, and I'm always joking with my Aquarius friends that we are like, of course we are empathetic, we have feelings, and we like very joyful personalities, but also it's hard for us to express our feelings. Or I've almost never witnessed from my friends, I know that probably in their room or their house they're crying, but like I have these friends over 10-15 years, and I've never experienced a friend to cry, like from my Aquarius friend. Like they're so strong and they're so not expressive in that way, but that doesn't mean that they're not crying or feeling hurt, or like feeling disappointed by someone, so they're grieving or like showing their sadness in another way. So they are always having this facade. Sometimes it's also not bad idea to show that vulnerable side of you, Aquarius fellows. So yeah, and then doesn't makes you like to be that weak person. That makes you like also strong. Like also you have, as you can see, you have the next card is the strength card, the Leo energy, like also fiery energy. Maybe in your life has Leo, maybe doesn't matter, maybe it's not, but it shows for me like that after having this like heavy phase, and having some certain disappointment or some like period of sadness, you're kind of recharged, and then you put yourself out there and like, okay, it happened what happened, so I need to stand up and to continue, and it's part of life. And then you have the full strength, and you show like that you're ready to continue with your path in your life, what you're currently at. And then, as you can see, the next card is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is one of the luckiest card in the tarot card deck, and represents also marriage, union, family, fulfillment of some emotional chapter, story, etc. So maybe it will, you will, or if you want to say, or you to see it from the love side of this story, like maybe you were having some love disappointments, you were often very hurt in some relationships, so you got your strength toward with your all like negative experiences. I wouldn't say it's negative, everything is a lesson in life, so you probably learned a lot of it, and then that made you stronger, and somehow turned you to find your, maybe your soulmate, your right fit in your life, like your real deal partner, and or like when it's about job, career. So all this struggle, all these jobs that you maybe didn't like, or like made you to struggle, or like made you to work hard, made your path to come here and to have this epic moment for you in your career, like achievement. And then you feel yourself like a king of wands, like a very powerful person. Like maybe you will have some promotion and you will become a manager, or like project manager, or like if you are in other fields, like maybe in a social media, then you will be very popular and you enjoy your success and the attention from everyone. And also that leads to something else, like also to be, maybe you will find someone that you like, or maybe already have, like maybe you will have a love offer, because you open up yourself, you were enjoying yourself, living the best life, having this success, this achievement, either for work or private life. You know, when you're like starting to react or to act like very, very carefree and like enjoy yourself, love yourself, and then you attract other things too. So that's really literally for sure. I didn't believe that years ago, but when I've started to change my mindset, like to open up about another opportunities, to first of all to take care of myself and like to love myself, and always to be for my friends here, yes, but not to be always the people pleaser, like to retrace my energy towards me too also, which is not egoistic, which is totally fine and normal. And you have to work first on yourself, so you can be later the great partner, the great parent, the great co-worker, the great son or daughter. So you need to first start to love yourself, respect yourself, and to be the best version of yourself in order to have like huge success and to be like this achiever, and like to attract many good stuff around you, like love, some materialistic stuff maybe, or some opportunities, and whatever makes you happy. And yeah, sometimes it's not always easy, that's for sure. This is very dual energy today for me, for you guys. I don't know, like it's kind of you're like reaching some levels and it's everything like wonderful, but also deep inside you feel maybe uncompleted, or you need to maybe give some victims to in order to be that person, that energy, that success, or like maybe you need to, I don't know, to choose between career and a love offer. So, or maybe you need to move abroad to have these two things, and then leaving your family, friends, or your homeland in order to have this, or vice versa. So, always something like in when you put on a scale. I'm always saying, as typical Libra, you need to put this things on scale to see, like, yeah, like no one has this perfect life. You need to understand that, because we might have many things in life, but one thing will be always missing. So, but you need to understand for yourself what makes you really happy, what it's worth. Like, if you want to have like a wonderful career, like to have great success about it, to create a small business and turn to a big business, to be the leader in your company or someone else's company, doesn't matter, to have great education, or also to choose to be just like just a parent and raise your children, and to have this wonderful home surrounded by grateful and supporting partner and wonderful kids, or to have pets, or doesn't matter. So I know these two types of Aquarius is that this independent Aquarius is like traveling the world, having great careers, and loving pets. On the other side, we have this traditional Aquarius is supporting the traditional way of living. So they're very committed to their partners and their family, and they're having raising wonderful kids in their warm home. And but yeah, for everything, I think we need to I wouldn't say like to victimize something or like to give up something. You can have everything if you want to. We need to work hard on it, but you need at the end to understand what is actually important for you, what is actually the priority for you. So to set the priorities, not to be overburdened, because what we see all over on social media, having everything, like everything is perfect, like this type of, for example, like working mom, successful career, having time for the kids, for after hours, working hours, having drink with their friends, and then their husband is very supportive, and like having this wonderful home and going on vacations, having shoppings. Like, yeah, you need to understand that social media is something what is mostly unrealistic. You know, everyone, I think the people are realizing that actually what they're seeing on social media doesn't have to be like the reality what they're living in. Yeah, many some people are having all of this, but I think the percentage is very, very small. So yeah, so for me this card represents, yeah, probably you have to, or you had some things to, let's say, to give up in order to have something what you wanted. And the overall card, or like the main message of today's reading, is the first card that came out. It was this card. It was interesting. You're a badass being, full of life, love and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. Really, like, totally describes the today's readings about you guys, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers for Aquarius. Yeah, I would say this is definitely the message for you today, or for this month, or for the ending of this year. Don't worry, we are on a good path. Yeah, life is everything. If every type of feeling, every type of challenge, and yeah, I hope that you will have wonderful holiday season, and you will have time to spend time with you, with yourself, with your family, friends, pets, or maybe have a time for new hobbies, and enjoy yourself, enjoy the 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 good side of this season, or the winter time. Yeah, probably many people doesn't like to have like this cold weather, but as I say, every season has own beauties. i I think will be a very nice season this year, and please enjoy yourself and have a wonderful holiday season, you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.